Alright. So here's the problem. People are not reacting to climate change the way we expected them to. For years, scientists believed that once global warming became obvious, through extreme hurricanes, heat waves, floods, people would finally take action. But that hasn't happened. Even as disasters increase, climate change still isn't a top priority for many people, and policy responses remain weak. So what's going on? Well, it's easy to blame politics or economics, and yes, those matter, but psychology tells us something more fundamental. The human brain is actually very bad at noticing slow change, and that's the key. Because for most people, climate change doesn't feel like a constant emergency. It feels like small, gradual shifts in everyday weather, and we judge the world based on personal experience. So if today feels unusually hot, we worry. But if tomorrow feels normal again, we relax. And over time, something dangerous happens. Our definition of normal starts to change. Quietly, gradually, almost invisibly. This is what we call the boiling frog effect. If change happens slowly enough, we don't react at all. Now let me give you an example. Researchers studying climate change in Princeton, New Jersey noticed something interesting. Not wildfires, not drought, something much smaller. The disappearance of winter ice skating. For decades, people skated on Lake Carnegie every winter. Now, it rarely freezes. And when they talked to long-term residents, people didn't just notice the change, they felt a sense of loss. And suddenly, climate change wasn't abstract anymore. It was personal. So the researchers asked a question. What if the problem isn't the data itself, but how we present it? Instead of showing gradual temperature increases, what if we show something simple? Did the lake freeze or not? So they ran experiments. One group saw a graph of rising temperatures. Another group saw a simple yes or no record of whether the lake froze each year. Same data, completely different reactions. People who saw the binary data, freeze or no freeze, felt the impact much more strongly. Why? Because it creates a clear shift of before and after, even if the change was actually gradual, and that changes everything. Because climate change isn't just a physical problem, it's a psychological one. If change feels slow, we ignore it. If it feels immediate, we react. So if we want people to care, we need to show them what they've lost. Not just numbers, but experiences. Winters without ice skating, crops destroyed by drought, summers filled with smoke. We need contrast, what we had and what's gone. Because if we don't, people will keep adjusting, keep normalizing, keep ignoring, until it's too late.